Hi guys, howdy do. I'm Karen Adamski with shamamama.com, and today I wanted to just briefly talk about oracle cards or tarot cards. You've probably heard them described as either one of those, but you see them a lot in bookstores, especially metaphysical stores, and they can be referred to as tarot cards, spirit cards, angel cards, animal cards, oracle cards. Basically, they all kind of do the same thing. They're cards that you would use to help find answers to questions that you may have. And it's really just a form of divination, as like dowsing is a form of divination, rock reading, rock divination is a form of divination. Looking at the clouds, blah, blah, blah. Here's that blooper you were waiting for. Looking at the sky, reading the clouds, there's so many different ways. Tea leaves, it's a lot of different ways to use divination in your life. So anyway, I have a couple decks of cards that I've used for several years now, and I'll show them. I actually put two decks of cards together, and I like doing that. I know a lot of other people do the same thing, and I know a lot of other people who like to keep their decks separate. So I do have an additional deck that is separate from this, and I keep it separate. But I have these two. These are animal cards, and these are angel cards. So I have the two decks combined. And I don't do card readings every day. I try to pick one card a day in the morning that is some sort of a message for me, is the way I take it. Some sort of a message for me for that day. So I will do that, but I don't put a whole lot of effort into a drawn out spread or reading. But today I actually did a past, present, and future spread, just because I felt like it. And it was really interesting because I held these aside. These are the cards that I got. The first one that came up was a goose. And it just, so you probably can't read it on there, it says, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So that is the past. That was my past card, and it was up right side up, which means you take it as is. And this really made a lot of sense to me, because in the past I was going and going and going and going and frantic and just going, and I can get in that place fairly easily, but then with some reminding, some grounding, I can get back to resting and being myself without being frantic. So that's kind of how I read this. So I think that is very accurate in terms of how I've been in the past. My current is retreat, but it came to me upside down, which basically means it's an area for me to work on. It's kind of out of sync for me right now, and I would say that this is actually right. I know exactly what the meaning of it is. That I need to retreat in the sense that I need to become more grounded, and I kind of look at it as tidier, because I have a lot going on right now with my shamanic practice, with my HR consulting, with my daughter going off to college, and just trying to manage a number of different things, just life stuff like everybody has. And I am meditating every day, and I am being grounded, but I'm not in any kind of organized state, and it kind of prevents me from being focused, and it keeps me from being as productive as I could be, and I'm not managing my time as well as I could be. So this makes a lot of sense. So I know that it's not that I need to go on retreat, but I do need to step back and kind of really clear my workspace. If you could look to the sides of this computer, you would probably gasp at the pile of crap that I have here for work right now. So it's just, unorganized. So I need to get things cleaned up and orderly, so that I can move forward. And then that's what's interesting is my third card for the future was focus, and it came to me upside down also. So this is, being that this is a future card, this is where I can reshuffle my future in a sense. So I know that because of this retreat card that came through upside down, I'm still not quite there. I need to really take a step back and get myself cleaned up and organized and ready to go. Get my foundation set is kind of the way I look at it. And then I will be able to focus. And I'm having a really hard time focusing right now. Anyway, so that's kind of what my spread was today. So I know that I have a dinner meeting very soon, and then I'm going to come home and really do some cleaning up and organizing here so that I can be a little bit more just focused and more productive and more grounded with all the life stuff going on. So interesting reading for me today. It really hit home. So what I'm thinking is, when I pulled these cards this morning, I thought about you guys, and I thought, you know, it would be neat if you could be here with me while I'm drawing the cards. And I thought maybe I'll do like Mondays, every Monday, do like an open card reading. I've seen other people do it on YouTube where they'll do a special, or just, you know, they'll have a preset day where they do a spread of cards, and then whoever tunes in for that day, it's a message for them. I'm not super sure how I feel about that. I think I might want to try it. So maybe next Monday I'll do a card reading and see if that resonates with any of you. But anywho, I should probably get going, but I just wanted to share my cards with you. I'll talk a little bit more about them and how to use cards. If it's a subject that you're interested in, let me know. But in the meantime, be well, be happy, be kind, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? Namaste. Bye, guys.